Hi, I'm Matt from Power Productions, and today we got a great video for you. Today we're going to be going over safety. We're going to be showing you some safety tips, what everybody should know if they own one of these. This is an AR platform, so we're going to be doing some safety on some rifles. We're also going to be doing some safety on some pistols. So stick around, you're not going to want to miss it. And as always, Power. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, today we're going to be doing some safety, like you already know if you watched the very beginning of the video. Here, we're going to do some safety on a rifle, we're going to do a little safety on a pistol, and so I'm going to tell you the first things first, always wear ear protection. Put it in your ears, this is good. Me and Nathan were shooting and I shot one round because I forgot. I had took my ear protection out to talk to somebody, and I forgot to put them back in. I shot one round out of my MPR Ruger, and boy, I was ringing for days. So this is very important. Put ear protection in to protect your ears. Number 2, ear protection, eye protection. Okay, I bought these are about $30. I bought them at the range. There's a place right here in town. These are real good. They're supposed to be anti-fog, so you want to put these on. All right, make sure you put your ear protection in. Okay, now when you're getting ready to shoot, all right, I have a chamber flag here. Okay, this can go in either one. I recommend keeping a chamber flag in your weapons. That way you know, and law enforcement or anything, some say they were to pull you over, they would know that this weapon is cleared. There's no round in the chamber. Okay, so pretty much for there's a few safety things that come with both these weapons right off the bat. Number 1 is treat every gun as it's loaded. Every gun that you ever pick up, even if your buddy says, oh, it's unloaded, I just unloaded it, you make sure it's unloaded, okay? And with that, with unloading, make sure that the muzzle of the weapon is always pointed in a safe direction. Now this becomes a little bit more difficult with something like this, because this has a shorter barrel and this can be pointed all over, okay? Let's just say that this magazine here is you, and you're holding this gun. Okay, and then say you go like this or whatever and it's loaded. Now you're pointing it at yourself. It's real easy. Okay, something like this, it's not going to point at you. It's real hard because it's longer. It's not that it can't happen. You definitely need to watch out for it, but it's just a little harder to have this be pointing at your body than this. Okay, number 2, always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Don't ever go around with your finger on the trigger like this. That's not proper gun safety. Rest your finger here. Get into, train with your weapons. Get into the habit. Always put your finger here. After you shoot, finger here. After you shoot, finger here. Okay? And it'll just come second nature to you. This is the same as with the handgun. See how right when I grab that thing, I put my hand here. You have what's called a master grip. Grip is important because you want to have a good purchase on your handgun. So you're going to put it in the crick of your fingers here, and then you're going to tighten up. These fingers come around. This hand, the palm, right where the open spot is on your handle, comes in here, wraps around. Thumbs go up, and you aim. Okay? Tight. Nice and tight. You don't want that jumping out. You don't want bullets flying all over the place. You want it to go where you want it to go. Okay, next one is always know what's beyond your target. Okay? When you're shooting, you need to check your local, state laws and know exactly what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Okay? Always know what you're shooting and what's beyond it. We're, for instance, up here. We're really far away from the road, and we found a nice area where there's a berm back here where we can shoot. You always want to know what's on the other side, okay? There could be hikers, somebody walking their dog, there could be somebody over there, and that's just no good, okay? Because if this somehow ricochets or you miss and it goes through, you know, and you hit somebody, that's bad news, okay? It's not good. All right. So, when loading and unloading a weapon, you got to be really careful, okay? You might have malfunctions. That's for a different video. This is strictly safety, but when you're loading a weapon, you know, you take your magazine, okay? You grab your weapon, you make sure the muzzle is pointed in a safe direction. You take your magazine, you fully seat it, make sure it's in there. You rack around, okay? Finger goes here. Okay, this rifle here has a safety on it, okay? So this is always on safety. Here. If it has a safety, put it on safety. And then when you're ready to shoot, goes to fire, that's when the finger comes down to the trigger. Now I ain't gonna put my finger on the trigger because as you know, there's a live round in here right now. So what I am going to do is show you how to take that out. So you're going to take this, you're going to put it on to safety, just like that. And then what I like to do is there's a button here. I drop my mag. I cant it a little bit. Out comes around. Now you don't have to do it just like that, but as long as your barrel's pointed in a safe direction, your finger's not on the trigger, this will not go off. I mean, it's pretty sturdy built, and they're just not, I mean, it's just not going to happen unless you do something to make that round come out of that chamber. Same thing with this. I'll do a little comparison here. Take your magazine, have your pistol pointed in a safe direction, load your magazine, pull all the way to the rear, straight forward, let the momentum slide it forward, finger off the trigger, boom, boom, boom. Okay, this one doesn't have a safety. I mean, it has internal safeties and a trigger safety, but it doesn't have a safety you can flick on and off. Okay, same thing. I like to grab it here, never grab here. Let me show you. Now it's clear. Put my chamber flag in there. Now you know it's clear, it's good to go. If I grab here, what's going on? Where's my hand? Real close to that muzzle. And even the muzzle blast, even if you're back here just a little bit, the blast of that muzzle is going to burn your hand up. It's going to be bad. So when you get to that point where you know, some guys like to press check, you know, here and here. They come underneath, whatever. I've never been too much into that. If I'm going to check to see if there's a round, there's an indicator on this handgun that shows me that there's a round in there. I just have to feel it or look. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that some of these tips and this safety helped you out. It's not everything, but it is a start. So if you're out there and you just bought a gun, I hope you watch this and I hope it helps you. And another thing is just stay safe out there, guys. They're trying to take away our rights for this stuff, and the more safe we are, the better off we are. And also, I believe if you teach your kids at a young age, knowledge is power, the less accidents they'll have. So thank you for watching P-Power Productions, and as always, we love you.